Hey guys, What If here, and welcome back to NASCAR 2011 The Game Career Mode part number 19. We're going to be doing New Hampshire and Dover in this part for race 2 and 3 of 10 in the chase mode. Point standings going into this, we have a disgusting 69-point lead. And there's our top 12 going into it. So New Hampshire, usually the first one we did really well, and I feel like this one we will do well again as well. So let's just get into qualifying here, and Jimmy's on the pole, so good for him. But yeah, let's just get into it and hope we start okay. Off turn 4, the first lap was pretty good, but this one's going to be pretty good too. And that will place us 6th. Okay, well, we're going to be on the outside. We were on the inside, now we're on the outside. That sucks, so that's a problem. But, I mean, at least out of any track that we can have this issue, at least we can use the outside line here, so it's not that bad. Anyways, look at the qualifying order, because I'm rooting for Truex because I really want him to somehow cheese into the top 10 in points, somehow, some way. And that's 14th, that's not bad, but let's get into the pre-race and see if we can win.
The Performance Racing Network excited to be back in the Granite State for the second time this year as we visit New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the running of the Sylvania 300. I'm Doug Rice, joined by Mark Garrow.
The trick, Doug, about this 1-mile racetrack, the inside lane is flat, the outside lane has a bit of banking. That way the cars can run through the corners 2x2 and side by side.
A couple of surprise winners here in the past include Robbie Gordon and Joe Nemechek. We're ready to go racing here in New England.
Well, here we go. Green flag's out, and we'll just try to, use the super duper high lane. Well, kind of. Not really, but we tried. So it looks like Jimmy will likely lead the first lap. Hamlin, do not, thank you. That was actually kind of nice of Hamlin to give me room there. That's usually something Denny Hamlin would not usually do, as I just choked the living shit out of that corner. That's lovely, and just screw Kyle Busch over, which sucks for him, but I really didn't want to do that. I want to try to pass people as cleanly as humanly possible. So Jimmy leads the first lap. He gets some good old-fashioned bonus point, not points. So it's just a point. But yeah, just like in the first New Hampshire race, we're very quick. I'm just going to try to bite my time. We're going to get by them here sooner or later. Get a good run off turn 4 to the inside of Gordon. There we go. Not make any contact with him, unlike we did the poor Kyle Busch. So I'm sure he'll be punching my face later. Almost got into Jimmy there, or almost got to the inside of him fully. Pause. But side by side. And we're going to be clear in turn 3. Yes, we are. And maybe off turn 4, so I can be 100% confident. Yep. We're good. Okay. I'll see you all when something happens. 25 plus laps later, and it's finally the white flag. It's just been nothing but clear sailing and just boredom. Thankfully, you're seeing a cut down version of this, because if you're able to watch this, boy, I would lose subscribers and a lot of dislikes. But yeah, look, Jimmy's still in second, Gordon's in third still. I don't think the running order changed too much from when the green flag dropped. Everybody looks like they're kind of in single file, as far as I can tell. So, yeah, that was a definition of a nothing race. And Newman is pointing his back towards the fans again. I thought we got through with this already. Newman, do you need to go back to therapy again? What is his beef? I guess he's celebrating to the fans in the back straight away, or turns 2, I don't know, but it's just very ignorant, and I just don't understand how you can be such a great driver in this universe but not know where the front stretch fans are. Take a look at the finishing results. We led all but 2 laps, and yeah, the running order didn't change too much. Kyle Busch got 8th after that incident in lap 1. Tony Stewart at the top 10. Kane 12th. Montoya 13th, who was second in points. Truex 14th, so he stayed pretty much where he was. And there's your top 20. We'll check out the points now. I think Montoya should drop a little bit just because he didn't finish that well. And Gordon back in second. As we have Kane still in 6th chilling. And Jimmy fell back, or going up to 9th. And Truex still last in points out of the 12, which is very depressing. So, that's sad. Anyways, on to Dover. Let's get right into Dover here. 40 laps, same as usual. And who's going to be on the pole here? Kevin Harvick. So, yeah, without further ado, we're just going to do this. Hopefully we start okay and preferably on the inside line. And we'll get into it and, see what happens. Off turn 4, the first lap, we got 10th place. The second one might be a little bit better, and it actually is going to be, and that might place us... Okay, still 10th. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Okay, well, 3 1,000s faster than the first lap, but we're on the outside, which I don't really want. And that kind of sucks a little bit, so... Yeah, next, we were like another 10th off of Ruderman to get 9th, but... Yeah, let's just get into the pre-race stuff and try to dodge all the AI shenanigans that occur here.
Doug Rice along with Mark Garrow at Dover International Speedway for today's action in the AAA 400, where the drivers hope they don't require roadside assistance.
Well, they just might need it, because this place is a tough place to race. It's banked all the way around, including the straightaways. The drivers never get a break. When they go into turn number 1, they describe it as a roller coaster.
It's definitely not a joyride. 400 miles here at this concrete monster.
Green flag's out, we're underway, and we're just going to try to stay away from the AI drivers as much as possible, at least off the corners and like in the straightaways, because usually they just stack up, kind of like what Ruderman did there, along with Mark, sort of. And yeah, it's just been, I don't know why, it's just a NASCAR new techniques thing apparently. They just stack up here. But the problem is now is that Harvick's pulling away. And that's not good for our chance to win. This draft is just awful for the car. My God, Jimmy just stacked up everybody. There was multiple cars that just checked up because of his tomfoolery. So now it's side by side with Hamlin. Keep it to the bottom. And there we go, P4. Surprisingly, Montoya had the fastest lap there as Burton tries to use the high lane. Not the wisest idea for him, as we'll just, very, very nonchalantly get by him. And now we'll have our sights on Montoya and Harvick, which aren't too far up the road, thankfully. Wow. We're fast. We cut that gap pretty quickly. Now we have the draft to worry about, like I usually say. Pushes up the track, and it kind of gives us problems, but thankfully it didn't do us any big issues there. Montoya, I don't know where you're going to go, so I just kind of... just checked up for him. I don't want to dive bomb it in there. But we will get a good run off turn 4, get to the inside. If I've never seen a driver just give up like that. I mean, he didn't even try. He just let me have it entirely. And now, Harvick's only 4/10 in front of me, and we're certainly quicker. Judging by the lap times, we're there. Before I took over the fastest lap time, what was it? 23.6 Montoya had, so roughly 2 to 4 tenths quicker, low and high balling it. So that's nice. But yeah, we're closing in on Harvick. We're just gonna. Oh God, he checked up a lot there, and I just had to stop. That was terrifying, like usual. But we'll get a good run off turn 4. Get to the inside. Had the preferred lane. And keep it to the bottom. I think we made very molecule levels of contact, I think. But we're clear. And new leader. And we're going to just pull away. Hopefully we don't wreck from lap traffic like we did the last time over here. Finally caught to the tail end of lap track, the back of the lead pack, I should say. So we're just going to try to take it easy here. Now, the one car I definitely want to pass is Andy Lally. He was the car that caused me to wreck, even though it was pretty much 100% my fault, but I would feel a lot of great satisfaction if I could just clear him and not almost wreck myself like I did there, getting by whoever that was. Oh, wait, give me a second. There we go. All right, that's all I want to highlight. I just want to highlight me passing Andy Lally because that's just something I have not been able to sleep about. And there we go. Jennifer Joe's stopping. And all right, we're good. Whew, that was scary, but think as long as we're single file like this, I think we'll be fine. Because I just choked the shit out of that corner royally.
Okay, let's go. Show him who's the man.
Well, there goes damage to the car, at least to the front bumper. So, the good thing is, Harvick is about 2 seconds back from me. Bad news is, lap traffic still kind of a little scary. But it's kind of thinned out a little bit here, so I think that's good. But you never know. Just trying to hit my marks and trying to survive to the end.
Nice and smooth. You're way out front. Use that clean air. Car up high.
That was scary. My race flashed before my eyes, kind of.
Got one down low.
Oh my god, did you see that? No wonder why there's sometimes yellows here. Just based on him not being clear. That was oh, that was scary. That was right in front of me too. And Montoya took over second. Hey, good for him. So that's where Truex is running. 15th roughly. Well, that's cute. Too bad we're just gonna drive right by all three of them here in this corner. And there we go. Man, this is disgusting. Just like that, we lapped up to the top 10. So only 9 on the lead lap. My flag's out. I really don't know what to say. Jeff Gordon. We're about to lap Jeff Gordon and potentially Jimmy Johnson, man. I didn't think I'll be saying that in a sentence, but yeah, we're so fast. It's just, you know, disgusting. And the only thing I could say is maybe Truex will have a good points day because a couple of chasers were in the back, so that might happen. But we'll win by almost a literal country mile because Dover is a mile. So that the joke almost worked, not entirely, but it like 70% worked roughly. And hey, Newman's actually celebrating towards the fans again. Well, I guess that therapy session worked out for him pretty well. And yeah, good job, Newman. These are our final finishing order. And yeah, only, wow, 8 on lead lap. Casey Kane 10th, Mark 11th, and Truex 15th. Started 18th, got 15th. Good for Truex. I just, my finger moved the thing. But yeah, let's look at Michael Waltrip 20th. Danica Patrick 7th. This was a weird race. If Danica can get 22nd, but Truex nowhere. Well, he's on my mind a lot today. Montoya moved himself back up to 2nd. Casey Kane chilling in 6th place. The man was about 11th or so in standings, or 10th, and the man is just very comfortably in 10th, or 6th. I like that. Jimmy moved up. Tony moved up. Kevin moved up. Kurt lost 4 spots. Damn. And Truex still in 12th. But the good thing is, he's within reach distance of Kurt Busch. But he's still last, though. That kind of breaks my heart. And he's like 30 points behind Casey Kane. So he's almost 1 full race behind 6th. So that top 10 dream, it's not looking too good for him for now. Well, next part will be Kansas and Charlotte, which, to my knowledge, these are not going to be very entertaining races. So we'll be looking out for Truex in those ones, I guess. I mean, at least we got Talladega in the future eventually, and that'll be like the last race we'll actually have a semblance of challenge, I think. So yeah, I don't really know what more to say. I'm all out of words. Big shout out to my 2 or 3 Patreon supporters: the Dan Reynolds, Weather Bros, KamikazeGames, Ronnie Lazzarine, Dave, 500Champ15, Racing News Now, Alan Gray, Matthew Murray, and MotorsportsGames for a donation again. I can't ever thank guys enough for your contribution and support to the channel every single month like this. It does mean a lot to me, and I greatly appreciate it. And you guys, I just cannot thank you guys enough. That's it for me. I'll see you all in the next part, and I'll see you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.